good afternoon, sir. Are you by any chance Mr. Sebastian Lucas Cribb, the proprietor?
Yes, I am.
Air tax. Non-payment of.
Air tax? What? Who are you?
Inspector Radford, Langford County Council. I've come to collect.
I'm sorry, you're collecting for charity?
No, I'm referring to the oxygen that you're breathing into your lungs at this present moment in time. I see you've already been served 2 reminders.
Wait a minute. You're telling me there's a tax for breathing in the air?
Naturally, sir, haven't you heard? Since 4 months ago, we are in short supply these days.
No, I've not heard anything. In fact, how can such a tax exist?
Oh, it's very much in existence, sir.
How can there be a shortage? I'm breathing plenty of fresh air every second of the day, see?
Contamination, sir.
Contamination?
Dirty air. Here, the air is clean. But in less privileged areas, it's not so much the case. That's why the council are pumping high volumes of clean air into the atmosphere through thousands of filters.
Filters? I haven't seen any such things.
That's because you can't see them. They're hidden. It's a costly project and the tax is paying for it. We do take into consideration the needs of all our residents, you do realise.
But it's some kind of joke.
Section 61 of the Oxygen Resources Act 2014 stipulates that wherever a dwelling is occupied, the levied tax is payable by the resident. The amount is based on the air consumed in the referred property and on the daily exertions of the occupier. May I remind you, you did indeed have a meter installed some months ago.
Yes, that's a water meter.
More like an oxygen meter,
No,
sir.
no. There was a water meter. I know, I signed for it.
Your signature, sir?
Yes, it is.
According to your last bill, you'd use 3,034 units. When multiplied by 10.45 pence per unit, the amount owed to us comes to £317.28.
£317.28 for breathing. Are you out of your mind? Inspector, this conversation is a complete waste of time. Now, step off of my property.
May I remind you that non-payment of the aforementioned tax levy will amount to a serious offence and will result in severe action being taken against you. Perhaps a period of time at Her Majesty's pleasure, sir.
What's going on here, darling?
This idiot wants to charge us for breathing.
Inspector Radley, madam.
Apparently the air is not free anymore.
Not free? Why? Are we in short supply?
Precisely, madam.
He's threatening us with prison if...
Look, we do offer payment schemes. For example, you could pay in instalments over a period of 1 or 2 years.
I think we ought to pay him. The last thing we need are any court hearings.
You don't believe this clown, do you?
Well, the Petersons and the Carpenters were complaining about the tax too. And then I heard that Mrs. Daniels at number 10 was sent a summons. She had to pay court fees.
But...
No buts. I think you ought to pay the man.
Oh, this is madness. What next, for goodness sake?
What's next is you can start by reducing your costs.
I don't believe this.
I suggest you close your windows at all times. It'll save you up to 5,000 litres per day and bring your cost down by around 30%.
But we need fresh air in the house.
May I propose our deluxe oxygen restraining mask? This will provide up to 6,000 litres a day, a considerable amount of oxygen to survive, and save you 50% on air usage. Oh, please do feel free to try them on for size. The fee will be added onto your next bill. Oh.
Pills? What the hell are they for?
Oh, in case of hypoxemic respiratory failure. Don't forget, you're taking a considerable reduction in oxygen. The pills, well, they'll deal with the headache. Oh,
And the bags?
Oh, deals with the sickness, you know, if you do faint. Oh, this'll ease the impact if your head hits the floor. We do think of everything, you know.
And what about death, eh? Because that's what happens when you're denied air.
Oh, we've got that covered too. The council will pay for the funeral. It all comes as part of a monthly payment, which is added onto your final bill.